Salam, what's going on, everybody? I know most of y'all been waiting on the eye test video. I promise that's still on its way. But it's a special occasion as we just passed 100 subscribers. And for that, I'm grateful, and I would also like to bless y'all with a video. And that's a video I wanted to basically put out a little bit later on in my YouTube channel. But I figured now is a great time. And again, before we start, I'd like to thank y'all again for getting me to 100 subscribers, and hope you like the video. It's always a debate, who is the Mount Rushmore of the NBA? And originally, I thought this was based off influence, and so I'll give you my list of influence. But as I did more research, I also found out that the Mount Rushmore was basically made as an icon, as a model for America, freedom and democracy, etc. I also found out the person who made this chose these four guys because he felt like these four guys were basically the equivalent and summary of America in the past 150 years in which he made this. So, knowing that the NBA is about 75 years old and they have the top 75 just recently, I will be doing this based off who I feel is the most important in the game's history. And I'd also like to put them where I feel like their character fits best. Now, let's start with the first person.
Deciding games in his career, amateur and pro, Bill Russell.
What, he undefeated? He lost one?
21-0.
Undefeated.
Okay, when it comes down to it.
Done. Yeah.
When I found out that Michael Jordan was the greatest player of all time, and I found out how much rings he had, I asked, is that the most rings anyone has ever had? I was wrong, and they told me, no, that's Bill Russell. He had 11. But also doing it in a time where racism was a very big and prevalent thing. As a defensive anchor on his team, he willed his team to 11 championships. And did he have other good players on his team? Yes. But none of them have as much championships as him. And he also was the first player coach to win a championship. Bill Russell. The same guy that has more championships than most NBA teams have. The same guy that, in my opinion, carried the Celtics' legacy for a long time. Lastly, he was a great team player and the coach's dream. Now, for the second person here, if I could, I would, and I would split it between Magic and also Larry Bird. But it's only down to four people this is here. And so, with my second pick, I'm putting
6'6" from North Carolina, His Royal Highness Michael Jordan.
It's fair to say Larry and Magic saved the NBA, but I would also say it's fair to say Jordan was drafted in '84, so he would have done what he did regardless. What did he do? He dominated the NBA. He made it global. He also put himself in a great position. As far as marketing, he had the movies, he had the shoes, and again, he had the respect. The song Like Mike, people choosing to lose to a character wearing Michael Jordan shoes, that type of respect will never come again. The greatest player of all time, of course, has to be on this list. Next, I'd have to add Kobe Bryant. Now, going back to Mike, this is somebody who was influenced by Mike, and usually, just that alone, I couldn't add him. But why did I add Kobe? Because his legacy was much bigger than that. Many people, my age, older, younger, they love that man. I remember during my time as a young kid growing up, Kobe was the biggest thing. The teachers, the students, everybody loved Kobe. It wasn't until in my opinion, probably 2016-18, where LeBron started to get more recognition, more respect than Kobe. But through that whole stretch, Kobe Bryant was the most respected player. And though I'm still not sure who I'd take over Kobe and Tim Duncan, Kobe had the global impact and the respect where everybody, casuals, non-casuals, they all knew Kobe Bryant. Last thing on Kobe, his drive, his mindset, his want to win, and his work ethic was another thing, or if not the main thing, that really drove his stock up, and it resulted in players today even saying that that was their favorite player, the player they wanted to represent their career off of, even players who don't even play like him. This last pick was tough because I could go again. You could throw Iverson in there again. You could throw Larry Bird. You could throw Magic. And if this was based off influence, I would place all of those guys above this guy. But as far as telling the story of the NBA, the impact, and the things that followed after this player, next up, LeBron James. LeBron James. Why do I add LeBron James? Look at the finals he took over, the years he was relevant, the years he was the main guy, the years where there weren't too much question who was the best player. When you look at that, when you look at the free agency spark he sparked, when you look at the trading, all the trades that all the superstar trades that people wanted to go other ways, that's all from him. Even the flops, the NBA, he helped drive the flopping. He helped drive load management. The new NBA as we have it, a lot of that's due to LeBron James. Now, a lot of it's also due to Steph, due to shooting, but a lot of the marketing, the theatrics, all that stuff, I really do feel like LeBron made that a bigger thing in the NBA, and his impact will be pretty far stretched. Another thing that warrants him to be on this list is, though I think it's blasphemy, he and the media has also had a headlock on the game, and has also dragged people to even thinking that he's as good as Michael Jordan. So just that alone is something to think about when doing this, and that's why I add him as my last option on the Mount Rushmore list. Again, thanks y'all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. The eye test video is coming out soon. I got a couple more videos left, a couple more guys left. I mean, Jordan's done, LeBron's done. I'm kind of finishing up on Duncan, Bird, Garnett. Just the last couple guys. Just stay tuned for those. And again, I just like to say one more thing. I really do appreciate the support, especially from the Shorts channel, or the short side of things. Even though I'd like more viewers to be on the long form content, I also do realize that Shorts are my bread and butter right now, and I can't put a lot of the music out or background music that most of you guys would like, or that my competitors put on, due to my religion and my beliefs. But the fact that you guys watch my channel and subscribe either shows me that, one, you're part of the Dean or support the Dean, or just as important, you like the knowledge of the game that I have and what I'm basically bringing out. I don't want it to be just edits or just like phone videos, but I like it to mix it up. I like to have edits in there. I like to have old interviews, old parts of the game that people don't remember, all stuff like that. Throw a little comedy in there, etc. So again, I appreciate the support. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a share to a friend. Salam.